Good morning. I'm Eric Marshall, also known as Brother X. You are now tuning into the Energetic Wealth Podcast, built on power, growth, and structure. In this podcast, I'm going to be expressing my viewpoints in a way that can possibly change or help who all listens to it. If you are new and are curious on joining the family, click subscribe to stay up to date and leave feedback down below. I would like to help you all grow as well as you want me to grow. Let's get into it. I'm going to be discussing ways you can identify success on your life path. Rule number 1, don't let anybody talk you out of opportunity because they don't have the opportunity. If something new is being presented in your life, go with your gut instinct. Don't listen to that, listen to your second mind. No, your first mind knows it all, so now just rely on your intuition. Go in the situation with logic. Don't lead by emotion. That's why a lot of us miss out on opportunities because we lead with emotions. We tell ourselves, yeah, it could be good. And then we out-talk ourselves by giving an excuse on why it can possibly be bad. We don't want to speak negative about the opportunities that is presented into our face. A lot of people in my life path, or let me give y'all a little story. When I wanted to play football for so long, everybody told me I was too small, I wasn't tall enough, I didn't have size, I wasn't quick enough, everything in the third, because they just felt like I'm just this little person that can't do nothing. And you got to stay away from people that always have something negative to say about the opportunities that you want to step into. So I didn't let that get into my head because I'm not the type of person to let somebody else's opinion strike my decision. So finally got to the 11th grade and decided to play football for the first time. And mind you, I didn't play Pop Warner. I didn't play in no leagues before that. My first time ever playing football was in the 11th grade. You know, I had height, I had size, and I'm just like, let me try it. Throughout the process, I learned a lot. I learned that you got to really trust the process of everything that you're doing, because I watched a lot of people quit the team. I watched a lot of people get injured and shit like that. And it was a time where I was really second guessing the opportunity. Like, damn, is it really what it seems? But I just kept going. I'm the type of person that is just so persistent to where I have to keep going no matter what. So just training and getting better. I didn't score a touchdown in 11th grade, but I got to the 12th grade. I was still playing football, and I scored a touchdown, honestly. And it was one of the best feelings that I ever experienced in life. And what I learned was never let somebody talk you out of a great opportunity or experience, because you can take that experience and transform it into something else that's way bigger than what you expected. So identifying it can be difficult, because what if somebody offer you $10,000? What you gonna say when you broke and somebody offer you $10,000 or $20,000, etc.? You're going to be so thirsty to take that, but you got to identify the strings that's possibly attached to that $10,000. $10,000 come with some strings. If you broke and they know you broke, they want something out of you that you don't want to give up in a moment. That's when you got to put a pause to it. You have to have enough wisdom and enough experience to even go against that 10,000, because it's this great quote. It's, if man denies you from a material, that's God saving you from something that's way worse to come from that situation. And that's truly how I feel. Every time I desired or lust for some material and I didn't get it because man said I couldn't get it, I just let go of the situation, and God blessed me with something in abundance from staying down and staying loyal to basically who I am. You don't want to be that person that can identify anything, because now you running with no vision. You have to have faith. Don't be afraid of nothing. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to pass it off to somebody else. Somebody else might want to be in that situation. They might need that situation to grow to their fullest potential. I don't feel like no situation in life that we think about is negative. Nothing is negative, honestly, because it can work in the next person's favor or not. It's a cycle. If it doesn't work for you, it can possibly work for somebody else. And that's another thing on the flip side. Just because somebody doing something and it's working, don't go try that. Maybe take tips and lessons, but don't mock what somebody's doing because you don't know the stuff that they put in behind the scenes. They put in the 10,000 hours and you just gonna go on your fifth hour thinking you can do all of that. That ain't the way. You're not gonna get to success fast or might not ever reach success. You gotta plan out a strategy when you're talking about success. And one thing that can stop you from reaching success and identifying success is the people that surround you. You might have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a mom, dad, auntie. It don't matter, sibling. They can put a bad bug in your ear because they never experienced it. So they're going off of fear. You don't want to go off of fear. If they going off of fear, that mean they ain't living enough. You're not supposed to be afraid of anything because throughout this lifetime, you just checking off all the shit that you completed, checking off all the fears that you had and you overcame. That's what we're here for, to overcome these scary times in our life. Identify the people that surround you that's telling you you shouldn't do that. Nobody has the best interest for you other than yourself. Nobody. Don't listen to nobody. You know you. That's all I gotta say. You are the reflection of yourself. Just because, okay, I was birthed by this person, that doesn't necessarily mean I have to abide by everything that they believe in their own life. Their life path is headed somewhere different. Now, I can see if, alright, they trying to out-talk you from going to rob some or going to shoot somebody or going to gangbang or just do something that is not positive, that doesn't serve a positive purpose in life. Listen to that. Listen to the people that really has a greater interest. Because it's one thing to have your best interest. And now it's another thing to have your greatest interest. They're going to talk to you like they talking to their child. For real. I had some people in my corner and my circle that really sat me down and talked to me like I was a grown individual already. I wasn't. But now all of the things that they told me gave me wisdom to move accordingly, to move in a way that works for me. I identify my success by listening to the words of wisdom of them. Certain people you can listen to and certain people you shouldn't listen to. And if everything going wrong or you feel like everything going wrong and it's not playing out how you want to, that's when something big is about to happen. That's when something great is about to happen. Because everything is a test. We're being tested every single day. You're being tested by going on Instagram. You're being tested by going outside, watching all of these things. It's a test to see what you made of, and all your practice, is it going to pay off? You practice these expressions. You practice these emotions. So now you have to be the master of yourself to even identify any type of success. You feel me? So just the last things I pretty much want to say is don't run away from opportunity. Don't run away from success. Don't run away from the identification process, because it can seem hard, it can seem rough in the beginning. That's just the beginning. It may seem like stuff is not going right. We understand that. But you have to have that energy. You have to have that wisdom inside of yourself to identify that. This is the Energetic Wealth Podcast. I'm Eric Marshall, and I thank y'all for listening to everything I got to say. And join the family, click subscribe. I'm dropping content every single day to help you. I want to see you grow as well as you want to see me grow. I'm